Hi, YouTubies! It's me, Zachary Michael. Also, hey, how y'all doing? Well, I hope. I'm great. I'm stunning. I'm amazing. And today, what's wrong? Oh my gosh, Poe, of course you're gonna start right now. Of course you're gonna start right now. Here, just go. Go explore. Maybe I'll just leave this open. Noel's not here right now. My concern would be if Noel does come home, though, then the barking's going to be even louder, because he's going to be able to really hear it. Uh, which, like, I just want to also be clear. I have many times asked Noel to plan coming home and leaving to be at a time that's not when I'm streaming. But Noel frequently doesn't consider it or think about it. Because I'm like, we could probably go with no barking if Noel just didn't enter and leave our home while I was streaming. But it's okay. It's alright. Anyways, we are here to react to old Messy Nessie from Nessa's Nook. I think she called herself Messy Nessie, right? I'm not just like being mean. She referred to herself as Messy Nessie, right? Am I making that up? I think she did. Here with the Ozempic microwave. She does have a really skinny microwave. Anyways, we're here with Messy Nessie and her lunchbox cooking again. Her Hot Logic. Hot Logic, I think we talked about this last time. What a weird name. What a wild name. I can also, so we're going to watch her. She's making Big Mac style #Hot Logic burger recipe today. And I can already imagine a thumbnail where I'm going to put, like, we have McDonald's at home. And then it's whatever image of gross looking. Well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't prejudge. But I imagine gross looking Big Macs that she's going to make. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Is everybody excited, thrilled? Are you ready? Noel should start a YouTube channel called Noel's Nook, in which he never goes home. What? Okay, I see Hot Cheeto is thrilled, Toy Turtle's elated. Megan is so excited and she just can't hide it. Okay, great. Stunning. I love it. Okay, well, if you are ready to watch the old Messy Nessie, could we get some 69s in the chat, please? Could we get some 69s in the chat? That would be so great. I would really appreciate it. Oh, Hot Cheeto is being sarcastic. Well, could you let me know that next time sooner? Could you let me know that before I say something about you out loud? You're more excited than Amber was when Tommy came to visit. Yeah, that's not to go. We talked actually way more about Amber Lynn in the pre-recording part of the stream than we normally do. But that's the other thing about the Tommy Salami thing is like, you're so elated about how great this relationship was after Tommy essentially had a vacation with you. Let's talk about her Tommy reveal. Snoodle Noop, that's coming in. I have a video coming on my main channel. Like, that I'll publish once I get done. Once I get done streaming here. Not the Tyler Oakley subscribing with Prime. Tyler, oh my god, I was talking about you earlier and some of your takes on Twitter and how I appreciate that you're asking for people to be nuanced.
We was all doing the
Well, that's not exactly what you said.
We couldn't listen to the video, and we was told not to do because we was there to react, not be bad stinky girlies. We are excited, ready, kiddo, but let's remember we are here to behave and not get
Marsha! Marsha Crazy, thanks for the 100 bits. I guess not the nuanced things, but I was just talking about how you were talking about like what the Democrats could do if they just listened to their constituents and how they raised a lot of money because they finally like did something that their constituents wanted them to do, which is get Joe Biden not to run. Anyways, Tyler has a lot of good thoughts and is frequently sharing lots of information about what's happening to Palestinians, and is frequently advocating for Palestinians. So if you don't follow him on social media outside of Twitch, you should. He's on the Twitter, he's on the Instagram, and he's doing those things, and I really appreciate it because there's a lot of content creators that don't. And also, like, I always think, like, I don't even post that much about it. You know? You feel me? Who is Nessa and why are we in her nook? This is Messy Nessie, Tyler Oakley, and she's cooking some food today, and she called herself Messy Nessie. I'm not being mean. That's something that she called herself. I'm pretty sure, at least. I think that's where I got the moniker Messy Nessie from. But she cooks things in a contraption called the Hot Logic. And the Hot Logic is essentially like a lunchbox that's also maybe a slow cooker, ? And she's making Big Macs in them, which I think is fascinating as a concept. So yeah, that's why we're watching her, because we want to learn more about how Hot Logics work. And we also love her Ozempic microwave too. You know what? We are 6 minutes into this and we have not started the reaction. I asked for 69s like 12 hours ago. A contraption called the Hot Logic. That's what I call my... Now, what is 4 letters long that you would have to censor with asterisks? Also, you don't have to feel the need to censor yourself here, Tyler Oakley. You can say what you want to say. You can say what you want to say. People in here were already talking about taint and gooch earlier. So... Except it started out with the person saying something about getting a spray tan on their perineum. And I was like, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I don't know what perineum means. And they're like, oh, it means taint and gooch. It means taint and gooch. And I was like, oh my God. Not taint and gooch would be a great username. Don't tempt the people in my chat. Somebody will be out there changing their name. How many points
do I lose for this? Love you, Tyler.
Hot Cheeto! Thanks for the bits. And Gooch is a beautiful name for a little girl. You're so right. Are you going to be the first one to name your child that? Not Jamie getting diagnosed with ASMR. You got to be careful, girl. You don't want to get diagnosed with ASMR. All right, we should just get to. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna do it. Y'all gave the 69s a long time ago.
Love my cream all wheat.
Not this.
Hair and is a taint.
Jen, thanks so much for the 100 bits. All right, I'm just gonna push play. Don't fuck this up, people. I need to see Messy Nessie cook this. I need it so bad. Show it to me, Rachel.
Hi friends, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. So today I'm going to try something I've never tried before. One of my subscribers, she has to have her name not put out here, also has a Hot Logic.
One of her subscribers said, you should make this recipe, but don't tell anybody it came from me. I don't want to be associated with these Big Macs.
Mini. And she says she loves it. She uses it all the time like I use ours. But I've never made hamburgers in it. Now, she says that she starts off with the raw hamburgers and, you know...
Wait, did this come before or after the Salisbury steak? So the last time we watched her cook something in this, the last time we watched old Messy Nessie cook, we watched her make Salisbury steak. And she just said, I've never made hamburgers in my Hot Logic. Is that not what we decided? That's what basically Salisbury steak is, right? It's just hamburgers with gravy on it? Much to think about, much to consider.
Within that time frame, because this does cook up to 165 degrees.
Salami Sticks, thanks so much for converting your Prime sub to a tier 1 sub. Appreciate that, bestie.
So I know people are worried about that food safe temperature time, but to me, and I'm not.
Wait. She's talking about food safety. I need to hear her full thought on this uninterrupted.
Raw hamburgers, and within that time frame, because this does cook up to 165 degrees. So I know people are worried about that food safe temperature time, but to me, and I'm not a scientist by any means, but when you start something cold in your crock pot or whatever have you, there is that little minute that things are not all the way up to temperature, but I'm sure everything has to be food safe, otherwise they can't make these items. So I have 2 hamburger.
Nessie? You're not instilling a lot of confidence in me right now. You're not giving me a lot of confidence that this is gonna be safe to eat.
Love my cream of wheat.
Marsha, I swear the fuck to God.
Sorry, I'm bad.
Not the sorry I'm bad. Oh, she's bad.
Patties down here in my little Pyrex container.
Yeah, it sounds like 165 degrees is the max temperature that it goes up to. Which, I don't know, like, for ground beef, like, I don't know. I'm not cooking hamburgers like that. Like, I don't know what temperature it has to be. What temperature do you have to heat ground beef to? I would guess it's 165 degrees Fahrenheit because this is America. This is America. We use Fahrenheit here. Like 265 is slow cooker temp or crock pot low. Okay. But what temperature does ground beef need to be? I'm still struggling to understand why this is better than using an oven or a stove. I would think that cooking a hamburger on the stovetop in like a pan shouldn't take that long. It shouldn't be too bad. It needs to reach 165. Oh, were some of y'all trying to tell me that and my dumb ass was just like, no, but what temperature does it have to be?
I have my husband's Hot Logic out because his was on the counter and mine's in the laundry room.
Y'all have his and hers Hot Logics? Wait, y'all, they have his and her Hot Logics.
So remember, there's also going to be, I'll attach the video to this, I am giving away a Hot Logic Mini on July 4th. So if you want a way to get your own, definitely follow.
Medium beef is 155 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, good to know. So it sounds like maybe the beef will get cooked in the Hot Logic, right?
The link, get yourself put into the contest. I'm going to go ahead and bring you down here. And
oh my. Wait, first of all, 2 things just happened. 1, whatever that beeping noise was, and 2, Poe just walked back into my room, into my office, and literally burped. And it was so loud, and I don't know if y'all heard it because that beep was happening at the same time. But my mind is in so many places right now. Zay Rowan sent a good message. Okay, what was that? Where was it? Let me see if I can't find it. Was it about the okay, the Hot Logic website says raw foods that can be cooked fresh in your Hot Logic, like raw meats, chicken, fish, sausage, and beef. Note that beef will cook to well done or 165 degrees without a sear. Raw vegetable. Okay, so it sounds like you should be able to cook raw beef in this.
I wonder if you can cook beef flaps and wiener winks in a Hot Logic.
Loaded T-Squirt. Oh my god. Thanks for the 100 bits. They say you can cook in them. Why? I think that it's supposed to be It seems like they want it to be like you can take this to work and cook your food at work or something. I don't know why anybody thought this needed to be a thing, but it seems like they do want, like, part of the intention is that you can cook in it. I need to go see why she's flatlining. I need to understand why she's flatlining.
Down here. And
like, she flatlined. There is a flat line on her little monitor at the hospital. What is going on? I don't have enough bits, but do want to say that I was originated from beef piss and wiener flaps. So yes, loaded T squirt, you can do that. If somebody's literally never been in my stream before, like, that message makes absolutely no sense. Beef piss flaps 69, like, no sense.
the two patties. Now she said she puts a little bit of, however you want to say that, Worcestershire,
The old
whatever
W sauce.
you want to call this sauce. All right. Now when I make hamburgers, I usually use like the steak seasoning mix. That's what I've always put on the hamburger, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And
wait, did Tyler leave? He said, peace out, weirdos. All right, bye, Tyler. Thanks for being here. Actually, Tyler's been here before when we've watched some goofy, silly stuff. He's probably just got to go do something else.
What's going to happen is it's going to be super simple. And I really hope this works because I really hate the splatter of grease. It doesn't matter if it's in my my combis or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on. Now it is actually 9:46 this morning already.
She hates the splatter of grease, so that's why she's cooking it in this. Isn't there surely there's still going to be grease, right? I guess just not splattered. There won't be any splatters. Living for her shirt. Her shirt is slay. I love the butterflies.
I'm not going to probably eat lunch until at least after 11 o'clock, so this is going to be in here for at least the 2 hours. Now, probably in about an hour, I'm going to come out here and take a gander at it. I know it's not going to be done by any means, but that's as simple as this is. I mean, they have ones, obviously, that plug in to your home extension. They have ones that actually plug into your car's, like, cigarette lighter.
Can you imagine? She brought this up in the last video too, but can you imagine cooking hamburgers in your lunchbox in your car? Can you imagine just hooking up to the cigarette lighter in your 97 Chevy Impala? Cooking some Big Macs.
So this is all you need to do. And, you know, hopefully within that couple hours, lunch will be ready. I'll have a hamburger for lunch, and that's going to be super simple. And I look really forward to, if this does work, to actually have simple things of a hamburger for lunch. Now, normally,
I will say, you know, I brought up the Salisbury steak. She cooked the Salisbury steak from frozen. She had those patties frozen. So I don't understand, actually, if she ate that, why she's concerned about this.
I would actually be having mine frozen. So I would have to, like, start way earlier in the day. Because I would want to make sure, I mean, Mark takes his stuff that's frozen and it cooks up and stuff ready for his lunchtime. But I would just want to make sure for myself. But I will probably be practicing this too if this does work. I have very high hopes because, like I said, she does it that way. And she says you really need to try it. So here I am. So if you all really ever have any suggestions or you want to see me make anything.
Can I just request that she try to make things in this in this lunchbox? Like, what are some funny things that we could get her to try to cook in it? like maybe she could cook a whole turkey, a rotisserie chicken. Hi, Artisha. Hello, welcome. Just breeding E. coli for fun. Gonna make a new strain. E. coli hot logica. Yeah. Is this what botulism is? Oh my god, we need to get old. What's her name? Pamela from the Rose Red Homestead?
Love my cream of wheat.
At Loaded Tea Squirt, I think you can, but don't eat raw meat and don't eat meat in the freezer that is higher than 10 degrees. Sometimes it's good to just eat donuts and that the squirrels bring in. I know this squirrel that brings me coffee and donuts. You have a squirrel like that in your local town. I think everyone should have a...
Marsha, she's gonna cut you off. TTS has had it. TTS has had it. Thanks for the bits.
With any of my gadgets on the stove, in the oven, whatever, just let me know, and I will try my best to try to work that in. Obviously, I'm not much of a baker. I mean, I try to do some things, but I don't...
Let's bake a cake in the Hot Logic. Let's bake a cake. Can you bake a cake? Do you think she has any recipes like that already?
Bake that much, nor do I really feel comfortable baking, really. But, you know, if there's something that you want to see, you're always welcome to, if there's like a different channel or Pinterest or whatever have you, you're always welcome to put those links too.
Sure.
Because if it's not just me looking, anyone who happens to be reading the comments down below.
All right, can we get to what the finished product is? I'm not here to give you suggestions for content right now. You're giving me content. Let's get to what those hamburgers look like.
We'll say, oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. And I don't mind having other...
You can't put links in the comments. It depends on the channel. Like, I have links filtered out on my comments, but I think you can. I think it's an option.
Channels information out, because to me, there are about a bazillion of us. And, you know, if you like what they do, maybe somebody else might like what they do also. And you know, it's help the fellow creators. So I don't mind. So if there's anything you ever want to see me do from a video that they do or Pinterest or whatever have you, always let me know. I'll try to get that in as much as possible. And then we'll see what we can do.
We got it. This is giving King Cobra's garlic cups or whatever, garlic butter cups. You've said the same thing about 12 times now, Messy Nessie. We're good. Show me the hamburgers.
I'll bring you back at lunchtime, and hopefully we'll have ourselves a really nice hamburger. All right, it is 12:42. It's been probably a little bit over 2 hours.
Oh, she's got a meat thermometer. She said food safety. I'm gonna calm your worries.
Now, I did check on this about the hour, like I said, and I just checked it again, and I wanted to make sure everything was done. Now, I am going to be using...
Is that just... Are those two patties just chilling in a pool of grease? It's giving grease.
Using my Thermal Pro meat thermometer. This is very good. I'll send you the link down below. This is probably my most favorite meat thermometer to date. So 170 is well done.
Oh,
and as you can see, even though they say the High Logic only gets to 165, this is clearly done.
Clearly done.
Well, these are, you know, like the 174-ish.
Clearly done.
So
also, love the cow stuff still. I don't know why my mind just went to that, but I'm loving it.
You can also see, because this is like 80-20, this is, I don't like my meat setting necessarily in grease.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Messy Nessie, but your meat is just sitting in grease. You say you don't like it, but that's exactly what's happening right here.
So I am going to go ahead and take one of the patties. And y'all know I'm not a big paper towel fan.
And yet there's a paper towel. You keep contradicting yourself. You're like, I don't like my meat sitting in grease. And yet you're pulling your meat out of grease. I don't like paper towels, but yet she's setting the hamburger on a paper towel.
But I am going to let this set a little bit on the paper towel for a couple seconds.
Also, now, without all of that grease, that hamburger patty looks so dry. Let me move the captions for a second so you can just see how dry it looks. She cooked all the juiciness out of it. All of it.
Put the lid back on. I don't know for sure if Heinz is having his for lunch yet. I still have this all plugged in and everything like that. And what I decided I'm going to do is I am going to make mine even though it's a single patty. I am going to make my hamburger into I mean, look how much grease got in there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's why I like to air fry. But
why didn't you just air fry it then? Oh, never mind. Don't answer that question. You literally did it because somebody asked you to. Just kidding. She already said that.
it's good to know that I can make this.
My cream, wheat.
But if it's only
Do you think she can jailbreak the hot logic to go to higher temperatures?
I don't think she can. I think it just did. I think it just went higher than what they also probably undersell how hot it can go just so that like they're being safe, you know? Do you want your burger in 15 minutes or 15 hours? Yeah, that's I don't think she waited 15 hours, but it was like a few hours.
In a meat battle to the death, who would win? This hamburger patty or Eller's draw pork chop?
Aller's draw pork chop? I think Aller's draw pork chop would win.
one burger, it might not be as much grease. I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe
Look at this vacuum sealed cheese.
Maybe not thinking at all. But I think one burger would not be enough. But I would love to see like a thing that you could put the burger on where the grease would drip down, so it's not sitting there in the grease. I'm sure that's possible.
It seems like it would just be easier to just not cook it in this thing, and then you wouldn't have that problem.
And for those who have been following me, this is still that same cheese that I put in this bag a good couple weeks ago.
Wow.
And this cheese is not moldy or anything like that. And that is really nice.
That's so nice.
I'll have to show you the little thing here. I just have to get out of that drawer. You just zip it back up. And
is that some special cheese bag? I think it's like a bag that you can vacuum seal. I think you can vacuum seal it so maybe like oxygen can't get to it and that way it won't get moldy or something. Girl, I don't know.
There'll be a link down below. This is actually in my store thing here.
It's actually
and
a cold
you just put that on here. Sucks all that air back out.
Oh, look at that!
Like easy peasy, done.
What a fun gadget!
I do like that also. So what I'm gonna do, that's probably been sitting there long enough. Let me get my burger bun out.
She really is the contraption queen. She is a contraption queen. It takes almost as long to cook in the hot logic as it takes Zach to get to the point. Said jokingly with love.
All right, so I have the hamburger with the Colby Jack cheese. I do not care for American cheese.
Okay. Work diva.
You've been hearing too much stuff about the American cheese. It just kind of totally grosses me out. Anywho.
What kind of stuff have we been hearing about the American cheese? Say more about that, Messy Nessie. I'd like to know what American cheese conspiracies you have.
Love my cream. I'll wheat.
Who the heck waits this long for a dry burger? Use your dang stove, lady.
B.R. Miller, thanks so much for 7 months of subscribing with Prime. Appreciate it. But a hot logic is safer than American cheese. I know. I love how she so easily was like, I can't speak for sure that this is going to be food safe. And then now she's like, I can't trust American cheese. I've been hearing too much about the American cheeses.
So, if you go to McDonald's, you have the minced onions, right? And I have a lot of these, and this is what it looks like when it's reconstituted.
Ooh,
right?
okay.
So I have like my shredded lettuce, I have this, and then they actually do have like a secret sauce, kind of like the McDonald's sauce type thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and try some of that.
The Great Value condiments, they have a Great Value version of all your favorite condiments.
It takes the logic just as long to cook that meal, just as long as it takes to reach the center of a Tootsie Pop.
Loaded T-Squirt, thank you so much. You know, I think a lot of people in 2024 are thinking about the center of a Tootsie Pop. I think that's a very current reference, and I appreciate you making it. Thanks so much for the 100 bits.
Let me get out a spoon because I love my onions on my Big Macs. Every time I do go to McDonald's, it's always extra.
She said Big Mac. I thought she said Big Back. And I'm like, girl, don't say that. Don't say that about yourself.
Extra onions. No pickles, extra onions, light sauce. So.
Okay, work,
Love,
Diva.
love,
Put just a
love
little
my
bit of
cream of
sauce
wheat.
on there.
At hot_Cheeto_slut, you know, this freaking goob girly told me she's tired of my so I can't do no more, or long stories longer as a book. What's wrong with that crazy lady that makes long as messages? And anywho, that American cheese is so dangerous.
Marsha, thanks for the 100 bits.
To me, that just seemed like, for those who have had this, is this really any different than Thousand Island? I don't know.
I don't, she didn't spread the sauce out super well.
So anyways, go ahead and put a little bit of lettuce on here. And yes, this is technically not a Big Mac, obviously.
The Big Mac police are coming for ya, Messy Nessie.
But it's my home Big Mac. So definitely, I think going forth, I'm going to try to find a little metal rack
Yes.
to put the burgers on.
Or going forward, maybe we just don't use the Hot Logic to make burgers. Maybe going forward, we cook our burgers in a different way.
Burgers not sitting in the grease. I think this is going to be an excellent way on lunches that I just want a burger or whatever, because like I said on previous videos, I could easily eat a burger 2, 3, 4 times a week. I mean, I really like burgers, and I like the idea that they're
I love a girl who loves a burger. Love.
changeable. You don't have to have just the same hamburger each
So
time.
true. They're verse.
So that makes it nice too.
They're verse.
And then you can actually
Verse recognizes verse. I see it. I see it, girl.
Love, love, love my cream of wheat.
Can I put panties in the Hot Logic? H.
Wait, Matt and Cheese, famously Matt and Cheese from the chat, changed his name to Matt and Taint and Gooch. Get out of here. Why is my community dark-sided? I think this means it's an MLM. What is this? Do you want to join the Hot Logic affiliate marketing program? Hey friends, we greatly appreciate your help in spreading the word about our product. I think Noel's home. I think Noel's home. Noel? Maybe Noel's not home. Oh, come here. You're okay. You're okay. You're alright. You're fine. I don't think that this means that they're, this isn't giving MLM, because it doesn't, an MLM would mean that they would have to, like, buy inventory and sell inventory. Like, usually in an MLM, when you're signing up to participate in it, it means that you are, like, you are buying a bunch of product to sell to other people, and you're trying to get other people to sign up underneath of you. To me, this sounds like just an affiliate program. So like you can be an affiliate of a brand, and you'll get discount, like you'll get a commission for every time like somebody uses your link to buy something from them. That's all that this sounds like. Like, yeah, like an Amazon affiliate. I have seen other companies besides Amazon have affiliate programs, but yeah, things like that. Yeah, I don't think this necessarily means MLM. Although I do understand like why it might seem like that or feel like that. But yeah.
just have however you like to have your burger and stuff. So definitely check out the Hot Logic mini giveaway for July 4th. Check out the Thermal Pro, and there'll be a link down below for this. But you know, this stuff is all in my store underneath
Yeah,
support my page.
I think that's part of the problem. A Nani Bob one is that like I think MLMs use that language to make it sound like affiliate programming or like partnering things. Like a lot of MLM girlies do talk about like affiliate marketing, but that's like them like co-opting that word or that language. There's a YouTuber I watch who has a discount code for Hot Logic Lunchbox she uses for her husband. He's a trucker, so doesn't always have access to a microwave. That checks out. I mean, I guess I do see a world where this could potentially be helpful. I just like think it's silly to like cook a meal for yourself when you're at home and have other appliances or even like micro appliances to use, you know? Won't catch me changing my name. No one would get comms from someone named Beef, Piss, Wiener, Squirt. What?
Page. The Hot Logic is not, because I actually get them straight from Hot Logic. So you have to let me know what you think of this. Have you ever done hamburgers? And obviously, thank you for the person who doesn't want to be mentioned, for having me be willing to go ahead and try this.
Thanks to the person who doesn't want to be mentioned. Can you imagine?
So you all have a very blessed and wonderful day.
There is another Hot Logic creator who pushes their code and is trying to get people to buy the $1,500 4-shelf Hot Logic. He says it's a great investment. Feels scummy to me, though. Yeah, I mean, she probably does make, like, a decent commission on people who are choosing to purchase it. And, like, I'm sure the commission is, like, percentage-based. So, yeah, I guess that makes sense. She didn't even react to a bite of food. How do we know it's good? That does always irritate me in these kinds of videos. Like, when people don't taste test it. Oh, my God, Miss Nessa has merch. It looks just like her channel logo on things. Could you imagine getting the Nessa's Nook mug? Is it gonna pop up? Why is it loading? What's going on here? Gabby had a jump scare. Where'd you see Gabby? Oh, right here on the sign. This isn't even opening up. Scam. It's not loading. Her shop isn't loading. How am I gonna get my Nessa's Nook merch? None of it's opening up. I guess we won't get any. You know, to be fair, there's probably people like, can you believe Zachary Michael has merch? Even Case Cooking has taste testing. Case Cooking doesn't always have taste testing. She often forgets, to be honest. Yum! I can see getting a lift or dump the grease. Super great idea. I love my Hot Logic also. That's pretty cool. Not the City Girl Homestead. The Hot Logic is so convenient. I love mine. Now I'll have to try a burger in mine. I was skeptical on cooking raw meat in it, but so glad you demonstrated this. Now I know it will work. Thanks so much for sharing with us. You know what, though? Sometimes just because it works doesn't mean we should do it. I wonder if she's got any... Oh, she's got major channel updates, and she had surgery. Major channel updates and future... Oh, future/near surgery.
I want to fire the Google girl. She told me no more squirrel stories and said she's going to lock up my squirrels up in a cage and lock the key up. Boo woo, I'm going to cry. She's a meanie girly Google. She got something up her behind and it's big as a mountain.
Just to be clear, TTS is not Google. I don't know who Google girl is, bestie. Not this warming mat too. She's got a warming mat she's cooking on. That's kind of crazy as well. Why you need to try Ninja Combi Spaghetti? Wait, I want to see what the major update is. We'll speed her up.
Hi friends, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. So this is just going to be a little channel update. I've been tossing this around probably for the last month or so, knowing that this was coming up. Mark, at his work, they're getting a whole bunch of new hires. He because he's the safety supervisor, he has to help train them and all that stuff that needs to go on. So he's been working some split shifts, which makes dinner kind of like a little bit wonky here, because my choice of a dinner by myself versus cooking dinner for him is 2 different dinners. So with that being said, I am going to do videos like 3 times a week, pretty much every other day. I mean, there might be a time where there might be more videos. There might be a time that, you know, it's just exactly like the 3 times. It's not that I'm dropping off the face of the earth or anything like that. But of course, anybody who doesn't know firsthand knowledge of what's been going on, they probably wouldn't know.
Wait, how often does she
come
post
August
now?
1st.
How often does she post now? Because it seems like, I mean, 3 times a week is kind of a lot. Really is. But how many... 2 hours ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago. Oh, sometimes twice a day. Oh, she does post a lot. Damn. She celebrated her 56th birthday at Texas Roadhouse. Love that. Love that. Obsessed. Love that. But wait. Okay. So I guess going down to 3 days a week would be quite a change.
If any of you guys have been following me for any time whatsoever, knows that Mark and I had gotten sick in January of 22. We both almost died, but I really almost died. I mean, I was a lot sicker than he was.
Okay, wait. I didn't realize that it was going to be that. Prayers to Messy Nessie. That's not what, I guess I didn't know. We'll just wrap it up there. We'll just wrap it up there. How about that? I hope she's well. All my regards to Messy Nessie. Hope she does good. Hope everything's good. It did say near surgery. I really should have used my thinking cap, my noodle. Noodle. Use your noodle. Noodle. Do the noodle dance. I really should have used my noodle. So we'll just leave it there. I hope Nessie's okay. I should have used my context clues. Should have used my snoodle noop. Anyways, YouTubies, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Bye, YouTubies. Subscribe.